Good morning guys, look what arrived yesterday. If you couldn't tell, that was a Zara order. So I have thought I would pick up the camera and vlog today. As soon as though I had that order arrive, I thought, oh, I could do a little daily vlog, show you what I get up to today. Guys, it's still pitch black outside. I don't know why I'm sat in front of the window as if there's some natural light. No, there isn't. It's still pitch black. And I thought this morning I could just show you a couple of new beauty bits that I've been using. In fact, let me tie up my hair. I need to add a few curls in. I also need to do my nails today. Just clip that up for a second. Just cleanse, clean my teeth, cleanse my face. And I'm gonna go in with one of these. Now, these I have bought but yet to try. So I'm gonna give these a proper test run, but I've heard good things. They are called the, hang on a second, how do we open this? There we go. The Medicube Zero Pore Pads, especially given that I do tend to get quite a lot of open pores in this area. So, directions for use. After cleansing, use embossed side to gently wipe across your entire face in the direction of the skin texture, avoiding the eye and mouth areas as the first step of your skincare routine. Use the opposite side of the pad to wipe across the face once more. Gently pat any remaining toner into the skin to absorb. And then you can just close the lid and it will keep them moist. Okay. So I'm just going to go in with, this is what it looks like. It's kind of like a wet cotton pad. I don't know if this is going to be one of those things that gives you instant results or something that you have to use over a period of time, but I feel like to give it a proper fair trial, I will give them a while. Considering I've cleansed, I feel like that doesn't look that clean, so maybe this is something that is going to benefit me. This is my favourite SPF that I use every day. Rather than a moisturiser in the morning, I do tend to just use SPF. Sometimes I'll use moisturiser if I'm having like a no makeup day. From Ultraviolet, this is the SPF 50, the yellow top one. And it kind of has a slight, ever so slight tint to it. So I do a few pumps of that. Oh my god, did you hear Tom laughing there? I don't know what he's laughing at. And again, bring that down my neck. I think as far as SPFs go, this is a really nice one to have as a daily sunscreen, because it just feels like it sits really nice under makeup. I'm going to use a couple of new products that I've got from over Christmas, starting with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is in the shade 2, and again, I'm quite generous with this, but I've fallen out of the habit of using this. It's been a while, so I'm excited to have a new one. I had one, but it had been open that long that I wasn't throwing it away, but I also wasn't using it because I just felt like, oh, did it have a slight gone off smell to it? So I didn't want to cause any breakouts, but it felt, I didn't want to bin it when there was product in it. So anyway, when I got this new one for Christmas, I thought that's my excuse to bin the old one, start afresh, and use it regularly, so that now I know it's open and it's fresh and it's brand new, it will be fine. Then I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown, this is the full coverage face brush. I appreciate this isn't the best lighting to be showing you doing my makeup, but you get the idea with the products that I'm using anyway. Not in the natural light, given that it is still dark outside, but gives a nice dewy finish to the skin. With the same brush, I'm going to use my a bit of concealer, Lasting Perfection Concealer from Collection in Porcelain 2, and then the Clarins BB Skin Detox Fluid in shade 00 Fair. They've only got a few shades, but it's one of those BB creams that I feel like you don't need a wide selection of shades. Just do it all in one go. Cooler bronzer for adding a bit of colour to the skin. I use a couple of brushes. I use this more fluffy one just to kind of go over like the main areas, but then also just to help define a little bit more of the cheekbones. I'll go in with this one, which is a Real Techniques 084. It's a much more like dense brush that I can just use along the cheekbones. So this is a newbie that I got over Christmas, the Rhode Pocket Blush in Toasted Teddy, and it is like a cream kind of blush, but it's quite a dark bronzy blush shade. So this is my first time using this. Oh. Okay, yeah, it does come off quite easily. So let's just use my fingers maybe to blend that out. Yeah, it's a very warm, deep, bronzy blush, that one. Just pop a tiny bit on the nose as well. That's lovely, such a lovely shade. So then for brows, I use my Anastasia Precisely My Brow Pencil, not Anastasia, Benefit. And the mascara that I've been loving lately is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. I've got a few shades of this, but I'm going to use it black today. And I'll come back with you to show you my lips once this is done. There we go. I think this one's getting fed up now and he's ready for his W. I have one of the Beauty Light ones. This is just a mini that I'm using up before a large one that I've got full size. The Spotlight from Charlotte Tilbury. But these just seem to last ages. So I'm just gonna pop a bit of that on my brow bone, cheekbones, down my nose, on the Cupid's bow. And again, just use my finger to blend that in. Then I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier powder, big fluffy brush, and just kind of lightly dust this all over and just pop a bit in the lid. I find it's a little less messy. Lip liner, I am on the dregs of this MAC Well. I do really like Iconic Nude, but it's in my handbag and this one's in my makeup bag, so I'm just gonna go with this one. I also really like the Sacha lip stain that I've been using, but I tend to do that more for if I'm needing like a long lasting, say I've got an event or something like that. And then I tend to just go in with a lip balm. So I'm gonna use today the Summer Fridays. This is one of their lip balms in lip butter balm in Sweet Mint. I don't think these last that long though, so it's one of those things that you have to like top up throughout the day. We get a bit better lighting there, but I'll probably just leave my makeup there for today. So I'm gonna do my hair, get dressed, take foray, and then maybe get back and have some breakfast. If it's anything interesting, I'll show you. We could do some baked oats this morning maybe, because it is quite dark and cold and miserable today. So it could be a baked oats kind of day. I am very excited to be getting into these boxes though, so I'll show you those as soon as we've done walk and breakfast and everything like that. We'll do a little try on session for the day. Breakfast time. And I wanted to try and find some kind of a baked oats type recipe or something that includes banana, because often like my daily breakfast is a yogurt bowl, so I'll have berries with it. But we've got some bananas that need eating, and I thought rather than bake a banana loaf, although I could do a healthy banana loaf. Let me see how many we've got left. We've got plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one definitely needs eating today. But the other 5. I'll do a banana loaf, a healthy one, the Emily English recipe that I like with the pumpkin seeds and oats. And I'll do that probably tomorrow or the day after once those bananas are ready. But there is one banana that needs eating today. So I thought I could make it into some kind of baked oats recipe. And I found this on TikTok. Just come across it. It was just something that I stumbled across and it looks delicious. Now she has added chocolate chips, which obviously are optional if you didn't want it too sweet or unhealthy, but for the most part the rest of it's fine. One banana, she's done egg, milk, cinnamon, oats, and then she's added chocolate chips, and that's it, and a half teaspoon of baking powder. You can either cook them in the oven at 180 for 18 to 22 minutes or in the air fryer at 170 for 10 to 12 minutes. So we'll go with that option because it's quicker. We'll see how it turns out anyway. Fingers crossed it works.
Nice.
Nice.
I can't believe how cheap some of these electric cars are. So when you just look at
Are they not Tesla? Are they just,
well, like,
maybe not as long range?
buy a second-hand version of yours now. Tesla.
Yeah, well, I bought it the wrong time, didn't I? Because pretty much within a month or two, it felt like, of me getting that, the prices of them just dropped.
No, they were going up, and then after about 8 months, 12 months, same happened with mine. Same thing happened with mine. So you could buy, is yours a 22?
72, yeah. September 22.
But what is yours? Is yours a...
Y, long range,
Yeah, and it's
330.
got... Does it have extra stuff on it?
The only extras it has is the white interior, paid extra for. The white exterior is standard, so that was the cheapest one. And the black alloys were an extra. White interior, black alloys.
How many miles is it?
It says on the app.
30,000 maybe?
Yeah,
What?
I think just under that. And it's...
You've done more miles than me.
What? I've done more miles. Have I?
A 30,000 miles with 22 plate. Due motor long range.
It's done 20,000 miles.
Oh, it's even less miles than me.
20,047. To be
Um,
precise.
26. I can't believe the cost of them.
How much? 26 grand
Yeah.
to buy it?
Yeah.
I think the balloon payment is about that. We're talking cars because we need to decide, both of us need to decide this year what we're going to do with our cars. I just remember that Tesla taking months to arrive and I had to use a hire car because it was so delayed. That's the bit I'm worried about. Although Tom reassures me it's not like that anymore.
That was peak COVID days, that right?
Peak COVID? 22? No, it wasn't.
Coming out of COVID, yeah, all the supply chains were just starting back up, it was a nightmare.
I was going to say,
Do you remember how much we sold your car for because of that?
Yeah, but that was way before.
Oh.
Because I had to get that hire car, if you remember, because I didn't...
No, but when did you sell that? 21? Can't be any earlier than that.
Yeah, it can't have been because that's September 22.
That was peak, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Best
I
time
bought,
ever sold car.
second-hand car at that time. I'd essentially bought, if anyone remembers, I used to have a Mercedes. Was it an A-Class? I don't really know my cars. It was a Mercedes and I bought it brand new. I had it for 18 months and then when I came to sell it, I sold it for £400 less than what I paid. So essentially, I'd had a car for 18 months, a decent car for 18 months, that cost me only £400. And now my Tesla costs more than that every month. It was a very unusual. Anyway, back to baking. So, one banana. Okay, I found some chocolate chips. Do you want to add just a few in?
Freya.
Oh, they're out of date. No, we're not adding them in. It's part of the recipe.
Yeah, we'll use just get some of that dark chocolate in there and cut it up.
Yeah, to be fair, we found a dark chocolate. Well, not found. I actually got sent this as PR. I think I showed it to you when I first got it. But it is delicious. And as far as chocolates go for you, it's really not too bad at all. It's from the brand Hue. And they do loads of different flavours. They do just like the standard dark chocolate, which actually I've not pulled out. We've got some in the cupboard. This one's my favourite so far. I think I might like the vanilla crunch and the almond butter because I'm assuming it'll be similar to the hazelnut butter. Yeah, nice.
I bought it in this cook, I thought you might want to nick it.
I might want to nick it. It's quite similar to my other one though.
Yeah, it's short.
My Norse Projects? No. That's the one. Yeah, it's delicious because it has. Maybe should I just add this in then?
You just chop it up.
I know. I just feel naughty having chocolate for breakfast.
Just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit, yeah, just to sweeten it. But can you see it's got a cream filling, and all it. You want me to just use the plain? Yeah, to be fair. It's organic, 70% cocoa, organic unrefined coconut sugar, organic hazelnut paste, organic coconut butter. That's it. There's no sweeteners, there's no ingredients you can't pronounce, which is kind of like our general rule of thumb. If there's an ingredient on there that you can't pronounce, it's ultra processed, it's not the best for you. But if you're trying to be good, then just watch out for trick things like your protein bars and stuff. Yeah? Okay, I've just put the air fryer on just to warm it up. But yeah, just the simple dark chocolate one we'll use. But anyway, let me whack these ingredients together. Getting pretty peckish. Pretty peckish now. One banana. 1 egg. Milk, it says 80 to 100 mils, so I might just start with 80. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon, although I do like cinnamon, so if it's a bit more, I'm okay with that. Half a teaspoon of baking powder. Oh, cinnamon just smells so delicious. A teaspoon of vanilla extract. And 80 grams of oats. So mixture into a glass dish, chocolate on top. And this goes in for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, this is what we've had. Private place in our kitchen whilst the golf course has been frozen, which isn't ideal. But you gotta pick your battles, you see. And you know what? I'm gonna have a putt and see how we get on. In fact, what did Tom teach me? A new way of holding the club, is it that way? Oh. Close. Yay. The batteries are going. Usually it spits the ball back at you straight away, but I think there's a bit of a delay. Right. And that's the difference between Tom and I. I get bored of that very quickly. He'll keep going and going and going. And we're sat here watching TV, watching a movie last night, or if there's anything that he's not that interested in, I'll just be watching and then I'll just say, and I'm like, I'm quite an impatient person. Oh, 40 seconds left. Oh. That's having given it 10 minutes though, so I feel like I need to give it an extra couple of minutes. It smells incredible. This is how it looks. Now, obviously you could serve it, you could just have it like that, or I think how I'm gonna serve it is just a little dollop of Greek yogurt and maybe a drizzle of peanut butter on top. So I might even have half of this and save the other half for tomorrow. Excuse the presentation, I will say that. A dollop of cream, yogurt, and then the honey. Wow, I can't speak this morning. The drizzler that I'm using is the super smooth peanut butter whole earth. Yeah, this is just 100% roasted peanuts. Oops. There we go. Breakfast is served. Oh, it'd be rude not to just do a little taste test before I do some editing and some emails, which is not so much fun to film. Feels like it's too naughty to be breakfast. You know what I could do without the honey and the yogurt? Honey. Peanut butter. It's because it's still on a drizzler. I always think of it as honey. Definitely need the chocolate if you want the sweetness. Or you could even maybe add in a bit of honey to the recipe maybe. Or drizzle on honey instead of peanut butter. It is good. I've got my laptop in front of me. I'm going to catch up on Love Island. Is there anyone watching the Love Island All Stars? Let me know if you are and what your thoughts are. Also, other good TV recommendations recently. Stranger Things, obviously that finished, but then they had that bonus episode. There's also been a new 24 Hours in Police Custody this week, which is one of my favourites. What else? The Traitors. Just so good, isn't it? We're still in the kitchen. We haven't quite made it upstairs just yet. I will do in a second, but this has just arrived. So I thought we could do a little unboxing in case it is PR. If you don't see this, clip it. Didn't make it to the internet, then it's probably because it's not PR. Ooh. Oh, I know what this is. Dear Freya, I'm so happy to share my book with you. I really hope you love it and it gives you lots of ideas for your beautiful home. Thank you so much for all of your support over the years. You're such a constant joy on YouTube and I love your videos. That's so sweet, thank you. This is from Ewan, who is Mr. Carrington here on YouTube. He has created, guys, his own book. And of course it's all themed around what he knows best. If you watch him on Sort Your Life Out as well, you may recognise him from that. With Stacey Solomon on BBC. One of my favourite programmes to have in the background. In fact, you know what? That's what I need to do when I'm doing my wardrobe clear out. I need to have that on in the background to keep me motivated and keep me going. But anyway, yeah, guys, look. What an achievement to bring out your own book. This is called Clean in 15. Create a clean and happy home in minutes. Without giving too much away, I will leave it linked below. But there's loads of tips and tricks and I can't wait to have a good flick through this and learn from the best. What else is in here? Oh, we've also got a candle. Bay and rosemary. Oh, that smells like, what does that smell like? What does that smell like? Maybe a bit like Fir Tree from the White Company. It's a very wintry scent, but fresh wintry, not Christmassy, sickly sweet. It's a very fresh winter scent. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for sending this over. I will sit down, might even put pen to paper with this one or get a notebook and take some notes of things that I need to get done. Oh, look who he's dedicated. Why does that make me want to cry? Look who he's dedicated the book to. To Pumpkin and Mittens, his little cats. Oh my goodness, that is so sweet. Thank you so much, Ewan. And huge congratulations. I didn't buy any homeware pieces, but I did get a Zara Home set. And this was in this, I think a lot of these were in the sale. And you know how Zara do their tiered prices? I don't want to tell you the price and then it'd probably be cheaper anyway. By the time I've uploaded this and from when I put in the order, I think a lot of these will have been reduced again further. So I'll leave everything linked below. Firstly, this set. Now this is quite a thin, lightweight, probably too thin to try on set. I don't know, we could try it on and you'll just probably see my underwear. But that's the trousers. They're kind of like they do have a tie at the bottom, but I just have those loose and a tie around the midriff. And then this top, in fact, yeah, I can't try this on. It's too skimpy. But just know that it's a linen set, which is very lightweight. I think this is going to be one of those sets that you wear it as like pajamas, but it feels like you're not wearing anything. I haven't properly tried it yet, so I don't know if I'll keep it or not. But if I do keep it, given that I have just like I'm in the mindset of sorting through my wardrobe, I want to make sure that I have a lot out before any of this even thinks about going in. So again, stay tuned for that video coming up. But that's my little Zara Home set. And then I've got two big Zara boxes. Right, firstly I got a couple of base layers, like basic long sleeve tops in, both in a medium? Yeah, both in a medium. These were, well, £17.99 full price, but again, sale prices. I'm just not gonna discuss prices in this video. But let me try on, they're both exactly the same, but I'll try on the white one just to show you the fit of a medium. I like the looser, more relaxed fit to it, but can you see this band here is double lined, as are the cuffs, but the body and the arms aren't? I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it's a good little basic base layer, but yeah, I don't know. Obviously you won't see it on the dark one, so maybe it's just the white one that's throwing me off. Also, I've got this cape which I thought I could try, again in a medium, and I don't know how I feel about this, but let's just try it, because the reason why I saw this and thought let me try this is because of that Zara cape that I have. Well, it's not a cape, it's a knit with a scarf inbuilt that I wear all the time, whereas this is just a cape. So this is just like a layer rather than like an actual thing that you would wear for warmth. I do quite like it. You know, if you did just want to, like I said, have the look without loads of fabric on. Say if I wanted to wear my Zara, in fact these are in the sale now, gutted because I paid full price for these, and yeah, I'll leave these linked as well in case you like the look of them. But a nice, let's try both on, the idea with the full look, a nice like heeled boot. I'm imagining, I always kind of envisage this as like a posh pub lunch, or like you're going out for a nice lunch with your family or something. You want to make a little bit of an effort but also be comfortable, and especially if you're not needing loads of thickness for warmth. This is really lightweight, this cape, so quite versatile, a really nice colour as well. I think I feel like I want to have a play around with this on different ways. I might go on Pinterest and get some inspo on other ways that I could style this, but this is kind of what I had in mind. So speaking of knits, this looked like, okay, it's slightly different because I know that mine doesn't have this popper button, but it looked similar to the one that I have and wear a lot, but in a dark grey instead of a brown. I'll just show you so you know which one I'm talking about. This is the colour of my current one that I wear all the time from Zara. I do like this as an alternative to my other one. However, I don't know if it necessarily replaces it, or not that it will ever replace it, but I don't think I would wear it in the same way, because wearing it like this, it's quite short. So like wearing leggings with your like bum on show, I don't know if I like that. So I don't think I'd be comfortable wearing it and styling it the same way that I wear that, which is all the time. So I don't know, I do like it, but I just think I would wear it with jeans. And then I also got this blazer. So this is in, the other top's in a medium, this one is in, oh, this is wool collection, garment with wool, in a medium. I love a blazer. I do love a blazer, especially as oh, I really like this. I do like this one. Yeah, I quite like the structure of it. It's a little bit different because it has the single, well, it's like a fold over, it's not quite double-breasted necessarily. It has just a single button here, but it has quite high like side panels here that open. And although it's wool collection, it's not incredibly thick, that you could layer it in winter, but you could also, I think, wear it as it's on a cooler day. And I love the length of it because I would wear it with leggings because it is long enough. This is exactly what I meant with the other one not being long enough. This one I think is a nice alternative. I'll show you what it looks like just undone. A bit more of a relaxed fit. There's slight creasing here, so I feel like I would need to just iron that out. I love the colour of it as well on me. This kind of cool toned grey. Well, it's grey, but it has got like a warm thread running through it as well. So this is definitely a win. I really like this. I also got this suede jacket, which again is another area that they tend to do really well. And initially this is probably, I would say, too warm for my colour palette, but I thought I would get it to try anyway. Oh, all the buttons are protected. Oh, it might take me a minute to get into this. Right, so this is in their leather collection. This is in a small, because I do know that they tend to do them quite oversized, their jackets. Yeah, I'm glad I went for a small. I can already tell in the arms that it's quite an oversized fit. Oh, I don't know if this is the cut. I think my mum would really like this jacket. I do love it though. I do love it. I think it's the colour that's throwing me off. I have a suede jacket that I really just want to get tailored at this point because it's sat in my wardrobe not being worn. Found it on Vinted, but you see how this is more of a cool tone. That's more my colour palette than the other one. So I think that is too similar to that one, that I just need to get this tailored. Oh, every time I get it out and try it on, I'm like, oh, I love it, but it's too big for me. But yeah, I prefer this colour on me personally. Okay, well that's made up my mind with that suede jacket. As much as I like it, I am gonna probably send that one back. Right, I've got a knit set to try on now. Let me take these boots off, because this next set is more of a jogger lounge comfy set. This is the last set that I've got to try on. The bottoms I went for in a medium, and I do think they feel just a little bit snug for a jogger. I like them to be a bit more relaxed and oversized. The hoodie I got in a large, and I wouldn't say it's necessarily that oversized, so I definitely think I'd need to size up in this set. I love the colour of it, but when I compare it to the comfort of my American Vintage jogger set that I wear all the time, these especially, the joggers just feel too uncomfortable. It's probably because they're too small. And then this top, you know my boat neck tops that I have from Mango, which I really like, and I have in every colour. I thought this was going to be a white similar option, but it's actually very similar in colour to the Mango one, and I think I prefer the Mango one, so it's not what I thought it was going to be, so I probably will send that one back as well. So of everything, 100% keeping that blazer. That is my favourite find from this. And then I'm going to have a think on the cape, because I do think that's quite affordable as a nice option to add a bit of interest to an outfit without too much thickness. And then lastly, the grey, like dark grey knit option to also have alongside my brown one that I wear all the time. It's the fact that it's a little bit shorter than the other one that's throwing me off. So I think I need to have a play around and try it on with some jeans and see if I think I'm going to wear it as much as I wear the other one. I might even pop into stores next time, because I do think Zara online is quite hard to navigate, isn't it? With all the kind of like avant-garde poses and the interesting photography that they use. Yeah, I find it quite a chaotic website to search through. This top, by the way, if you do like it, has got like it's a faux layered top. So here and along the hem on the bottom, it's as if you've got a layered top. So I do like that element. Especially as now they've got the Trafford Centre Zara store, which is so nice. It's just such a lovely shopping experience in there that maybe I feel like we should maybe within the next few weeks pay a visit to the Trafford Centre, and we'll pop into Zara when we're in there. The only thing we're lacking is a Zara Home. I wish we had a Zara Home in Manchester. I don't know why they closed it. We did have one in the Trafford Centre. It wasn't open for very long. Obviously didn't work, but I feel like it would now. Trafford Centre has gone up and up, and we've got some brilliant stores in there. So please, Zara Home, come to the Trafford Centre or come to Manchester. I think I might even close off this video here today, actually, because I've got this buzz now to get cracking with the wardrobe clear out, and I definitely want to do that as a separate video. So stay tuned for that. I will wish you all a lovely rest of your day, and hope to see you all very, very soon in my next video. Don't forget, everything will be linked in the description box below if you do want to shop any of these items yourself. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye guys.